So please write FSV. Financial statement version. When we want to maintain more than one final report, then we'll use different FSV procedures. Define the version. Okay. Step number 1, create Okay, sir. And please check the screen. I will forward the recording session. It is little difficult to write notes. The notes ఇది వీడియో తీసుకున్నాక నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటున్నారా? లిమిటెడ్ యాక్సెస్ తో వీడియో పోతుంది. సో నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసి పెట్టుకోండి, ఓన్ నోట్స్. So look here. For example, మనం ఒక బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ తీసుకున్నాం. Okay, so as per standards point of view, will work assets and liabilities. Different. When you comes to asset, we have a current asset and fixed asset and etc. So as per the country to country, we have a different formats. There is no standard format. Okay, ఇప్పుడు మనం class లో right now at present we are explaining in class. So we are not using like current assets. We are using assets only directly. Depends on the country, we will use different kind of scenario. So in balance sheet, we have start group with asset and liability. In asset, again, we have a subgroups. And in liability also, we have a subgroup. So when you comes to subgroup, then again, you have a different kind of activities. Look here. Current liabilities, account payable, all kind of payable and outstandings will be comes under current liabilities only. Sales and taxes of payable, payroll taxes are payable, income taxes payable, accrued wages and earned revenue and bank overdraft and short terms, whatever. So ఇప్పుడు నేను చూడండి, outstanding payables, rent payable is part of the outstanding, salary payable is out of the standing, and any outstanding payments, general payables and salary payables and unearned payables. So you have a different kind of things. Maybe you have a tax payable, all will comes under current liabilities. So ఇలా మనం సబ్ గ్రూప్స్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోబోతున్నాం. ఈ గ్రూప్స్ ఏంటి అనేది ఆల్రెడీ మనకు బేసిక్ స్టాండర్డ్ తెలుసు కదా. అకార్డింగ్ టు దట్ వి విల్ క్రియేట్. లుక్ హియర్. Am I audible for online?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Obi. So here we have an option. Look here, financial statement items and new entries. Whenever you want to check that existing things, you can click here like this. Whenever you want to create something new, go to new entries. And here I'm giving my program name is Z T2 1. Balance sheet. Maintain language English. Item key automatic accept and chart of accounting is T2 because I have to pick up from the sources. And don't select group account numbers right now because in T2 company code, we have selected only operative chart of accounting, not group chart of accounting. When you go to S4 HANA, I will explain you how to work chart of accounting into the group chart of accounting and operative chart of accounting and specific chart of accounting. So because of that, I am not using any group. Okay. So click enter and save. Select financial statement items. Okay, so now I got here Z T21 balance sheet for T2 company code and here statement of accounts and not assigned profit and loss statement, asset and liabilities. So first of all, I'm going to create here, create item. balance sheet for T2 is a main group. So here I'm going to select. So first, what do you want? Assets, then liability. Cover to end this call first to select liabilities. First you select liability, then asset will come up. If you select asset, then liability will start up. Okay. Select the liability. Here we have an option, it is called selection. ఇక్కడ కూడా మీరు మార్చుకోవచ్చు టెక్స్ట్. ఇక్కడ కూడా మార్చుకోవచ్చు. Select. Subnode. Okay. Select asset, selection, balance sheet, subnode. Same level ante same వచ్చేస్తుంది. So now is asset and liabilities. Both we have selected. Now I'm selected asset, assign accounts. Okay, direct I'm giving all assets information. For example, in assets, create item. Bank accounts. Create item. So you can select like this. So you can create a number of according to your requirement. So for bank account, assign account. It should work for debit and credit. Okay, then only na flexibility కోసం నేను assign చేస్తున్నా. Don't think about rules. Just I'm trying to assign. So this work for so and so. If I'm going to liability, then I will assign here. I'm going to select here 1 lakh to. ఇలా మీరు యూనివర్సల్ అయితే లిమిటెడ్ గ్రూప్స్, పర్సనల్ అయితే మీరు ఏ కంట్రీకి వాడితే ఆ కంట్రీ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ అండ్ ప్రాఫిట్ అండ్ లాస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ మొత్తం ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకొని కూర్చోండి. ఇది మాన్యువల్ వర్క్ ఉంటుంది, చాలా పెద్ద వర్క్ ఉంటుంది. I will give you materials. Okay. And even after placement in any company, as a fresher, we are not going to involve in the FSV. And second thing, once if you create, that is enough for all projects. So no need to create every time. For example, my company is located in India, in US. Then I want to prepare 2 type of balance sheet and 2 type of profit and loss statement. And sometimes we want to maintain our own reporting purpose. Actually, when you go to reality, the company wants to maintain different kind of financial statements. The one financial statement is to check the reality of the business scenarios. The second thing, we have to prepare final reports according to the ID returns. At the same time, we have to prepare the shareholders. I will give you one simple example why we used to work like this. For example, the 5 members started one business. Then I am one kind of managing. Here I am doing business. According to my word, remaining 4 persons are invested, 1 lakh. I said in month end, we get profit 5,000 rupees each person. I'm trying to expose my business scenario. We get around 5,000 rupees each person has a profit every month. If you investment 1 lakh within my business. But in end of the day, I got 7,000 rupees profit on each and every person. But I'm not willing to share 7,000 because it is my idea. But according to the agreement between you and the managing director, we have committed for 5,000 rupees only. In this situation, I'm having my regular statement is different, but I'm not showing to regular statement for each and every business partner. I will prepare another report, then I will show them. Is a 5,000 rupees is your profit, and if you want, you can check the report. But I'm not showing my live report because in the live I got 7,000 rupees. Sometimes I got profit only 3,500 rupees. but still I will show you as a 5,000, then I will give you 5,000 rupees. Do you remember most of the startup companies and unregistered company? Unregistered is nothing but it's not a regular keyword. Just I'm trying to say most of the companies will start in the low IQ profits. Means they are not getting any profit, but still they will show the profits. What is the reason? To attract the business partners. Okay, so వాళ్ళకి ప్రాఫిట్ ఏమి ఉండదు. సమ్ టైమ్స్ మనం ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ చేసిన దాంట్లో నుంచి తిరిగి ఇచ్చేస్తారు నీకు. They get huge loss, but still they will bear it. At the same time, they are not going to lose the confidence of customer. Because of the reason you are invested 1 lakh. In the first month, I said every month I will give you 5,000 rupees profit and your capital amount will be the same. But in next month, you got only 3,000 rupees because the business scenario is totally changed. If I used to say that this month is 3,000 and you are not going to investment in my company, next time, at the same time, you are not going to believe the company. I will give you 5,000. Here I am getting 2,000 shortage, but still I will bear it. Then next month I will try. In the next month I got 4,000 rupees. Then I will add 1,000. 3,000 is shortage from the capital amount. And the next month is got 5,000. Then I will give you 5,000. I will silent. In next month I got 7,000. I will give you 5,000. 2,000 will be in the balance. Next month I got 7,000. I will adjust 1,000. The remaining 1,000 is my profit. So because of that, most of the time we are not going to prepare all accounts into the statement. So because of the reason, as a senior consultant, whenever you want, you have to deactivate or activate the groups from the sources. Look here. I'm sorry. So asset, I'm going to select here. Like this, you have prepared your balance sheet. Just you click save. Then ZT21. Do you remember this F.01 already we have discussed here? Look here, statement. The part of T2 company. This is your report according to the procedures. Okay, నేను ఇవి కూడా ఇచ్చాను seriously. Okay, ఒక్క నిమిషం. అలవాటు ఎక్కువ అయిపోయింది. ఇక్కడ అకౌంట్ నెంబర్స్. This is asset and this is liability. Okay, so according to you is asset report and liability report, and total is called balance sheet report. Whenever you click on salary payable in live system, then salary payable account will access. Okay, so do practice on profit and loss statement versions also. The same way you try to create one for Indian financial statement you create and one for universal, US and UK. And if you want to take any reference, go for INT. INT is preferable for commercial balance sheet and profit and loss statement for universal. So whenever you comes to local reporting purpose, you have to create like current assets and current liabilities and terms and whatever you want, you can create according to the procedures. ఇది కూడా నేను మీకు గ్రూప్ లో పంపించేస్తా.